Hi friends, welcome back to a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you could have seen by the title of this video, I'm going to be cleaning and decorating my front porch for the summer season. And this is how it looked like after the winter season. You can still see my mums from last fall. I just put in some Christmas lights for the winter season and just call it a day. So you can see there's a lot to be done. So let's just quickly dive in. So first, what you gotta know about me is that I do not decorate my front porch for the spring season. One of the reasons is that I just do not have the time and the weather usually do not allow me to decorate this for the spring season. So I always decorate it for the summer season, and as you can see, I'm removing now my Christmas lights. I do not decorate the space anymore for Christmas either. It is just too much work, and you guys, to be honest, I am so lazy to clean up and store away all the Christmas decor. I used to go all out, but I do not do that anymore. So I just stick with some lights and that's enough. So I'm going to be cleaning up this space. I'm going to be removing the lights and I'm going to be cleaning up the space and make it something nice and fresh for the summer season. I really love seeing my front porch pretty and colorful for the summer, but I also want it to be low maintenance, you guys. I do not want to put too much energy and effort in it because it just costs me too much time. So last fall I decided to put in these dusty millers here, and you guys, I love this. I love that they stay pretty year round, and I also love that they give those pretty yellow flowers. I just didn't want to buy new annuals every year and toss them out in the fall season anymore, because it really hurt me when the flowers weren't done yet but the weather was bad. I didn't want to go out to maintain the plants anymore, so I decided to stick with these permanent dusty millers. I really needed to repot this eucalyptus. As you can see, the pot, it was way too small. So I'm putting it in a bigger pot right now, and I want it to be a permanent piece on my front porch. I did have a previous eucalyptus on my front porch, but I had it in a tin container, and I don't think that they like that because it didn't last too long. It did thrive for a few months, but then it just died on me. So I'm putting it in a plastic planter this time, and I hope that it will grow beautifully on my front porch. was the first round of cleaning that I did on my front porch early spring, and this is what it looked like. Now, to bring more color to these dusty millers, I did add these tulip bulbs, and I added them in way too late because it was late winter already or early spring, so they didn't came out as pretty as I thought they would, but I still love them. So next fall I will be planting more bulbs for next spring. But anyway, I cleaned this space up just a little bit, and I will be doing another clean before I actually decorate the space, but this is looking pretty decent so far. And here I am a second time around cleaning my front porch. As you can see, these benches, they are looking really worn. What I'm gonna be doing is this smaller one here on the left, I'm gonna be taking it to the back and I'm going to give it a nice fresh coat of paint. I will also be repainting the big bench, but you guys, if you've seen my backyard video where I made my sofa pallet bench, now that was a good example of how handy it is to put these big heavy things on casters. This bench, I cannot move it from here, so I have to go all around it when I sweep, when I do my cleaning with the pressure washer and everything. But anyway, I will be giving it a new fresh coat of paint as well. I know there's probably an easy way to remove this moss. There must be something in the stores that can help me out, but I do not always want to pay for something, and this is a really easy, you guys. It does take a little bit of time, but not too much, and I think it is a sustainable way to remove moss from your pavers. And I do not have to do this all the time, just after the winter season. So I think you have to go with what you have. You do not always have to spend money to make something look pretty. Now usually I do not use the power washer on these pavers here, but they did some work for my fiber internet and they left these pavers looking so dirty, so I really had to scrub them clean this time. If you've seen the video where I made this bench, I will link that in the description box below in case you've missed that. Then you know that I mixed this paint And you know, you guys, at heart I am really a white paint kind of girl, so I'm gonna go and paint this bench and the bigger one as well. I'm going to be painting them both white because at the end that is the color I feel most comfortable with, and I think it looks very clean and fresh. So I'm going to be sanding this bench down and give it a new fresh coat of white paint. Now the bigger bench I'm also going to be redoing, but I won't be doing that on camera. And now that I'm done with all the hard work, let the fun part begin. I bought a few new outdoor decor for my front porch, starting with this rug. I really love this, you guys. I love the toned down pink color, and I was looking for a better quality rug, and I came across this one when I was away in Germany, and I got it from Kik, and it was the perfect size because that was something also that I didn't find the perfect size for my front porch. They were either too small or too big, and this size is perfect. And here you see the bench looking all pretty in white. I absolutely love how it looks. And this rug, it goes so well with what I had in mind. I wanted to be a little bit toned down, but still with a pop of color. The black and white that I had here was very nice, but I wanted to have a little bit more interest to the space, and I do hope that this will last me a few years. Now, as I mentioned early in this video, I want my front porch to be pretty but very low maintenance. And as you can see, my dusty millers, they have grown so much already since the first time around that I cleaned this space. So I will be pruning them down, and that is just enough, pruning them down every now and then. And here's the eucalyptus in its new pot, looking so much better already. As you can see, it's growing sideways, so I'm going to try to make it grow a little bit more upwards. One of my newest purchases this year is this agapanthus, if I pronounce it correctly. I really love the look of this plant. This is a perennial, and as you can see, it blooms from May till October, so that's quite long for a perennial. And as I mentioned, I want my front porch to have a more permanent look, so I'm going for more perennials in this space, and I cannot wait to see when this plant is matured, because I've seen it in the stores and it is so pretty, all its flowers. But you're gonna see at the end of this video how it looks like right now, because it is in full bloom, and you guys, it is so pretty. I also got these two new solar lights. They were on sale and I got them for half off, and I'm going to really try to use more solar lights. I do not really trust them so much, because if they do not have a lot of sun, they do not charge as much as they should. But I really love the look of these. I'm going to be unpacking them so you can see. You know, my backyard is filled with lights that are on electricity, and I do want to be more sustainable, something I've mentioned a few times already. I hope that these solar lights will work. They are for outdoors, IP44, but you guys, my experience with these solar lights is that they do not last, so I'm going to try it. They need to hang from 2 screws, so I'm going to have to be drilling in my wall. Now, I do not want to drill 4 new screws, so I'm going to be using what I already have, and this is how they looked unpacked. I really love the look of these. They look very modern and very clean, and they are quite reasonable in size. So I'm going to be drilling some additional holes. Like I mentioned, they actually need 3 screws each, but I'm definitely not gonna do that. So let's see how these babies hang. I'm gonna stick with a neutral cushion for this bench on the sitting area, but I'm going to be using these pops of pink, you guys. I found these pillow covers at the thrift store. They are so bright pink. You know I love this because I also have this color in my backyard. Now I thrifted these for 50 cents each. I got 2 of them and they are such good quality. Now I do not think that these are going to fade because they are not in the sun all day on my front porch. I also picked up this one. This is a bigger cover and I also got 2 of them, but I'm only going to be using one for my front porch. I might use them in the future for my backyard, but for now I'm going to be using them here on my front porch. And with the solar lights as a finishing touch, I'm ready to share with you the reveal. And this is the result, you guys. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It is pretty but low maintenance. I love that I have a few more perennials here that do bloom and give pretty colors in the summer season, but I do not have to toss them out when they're done. Now let me know down in the comments below what you think. For now, I'm going to leave you with a small tour and make sure you watch till the end of this video. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I see you in my next one really soon. Until then, always remember to live, laugh and love. Bye guys.